Today is going to be a more of a try-harding day, where I just try to gain as much VR as possible, no challenges attached to it. And we're going to be talking about the new Mario Kart World game a little bit. Eventually I'll probably stop talking about it, maybe like halfway through, but I'll just share my thoughts on it. I'm not going to make a dedicated video because literally everyone's doing that, and I just don't really see a point. You've already seen all the stuff probably, and yeah. On Mushroom Gorge, we're bagging it up. I don't know why I used my star there, but it's all good because lap 1 of Mushroom Gorge. But anyway, Mario Kart World looks amazing. I looked at it, like the Nintendo Treehouse gameplay, I thought it was going to be like the worst game ever at first. But after thinking about it and really looking at the gameplay, I think it's going to be an amazing addition to the Mario Kart series. And the reason why I say that is the tracks look amazing, and I think the only thing that I really think could be better is like the items and stuff, because you automatically trail like everything, which is already a problem because we complain about that already in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because people, when you insta-trail, it's just a bad idea, because if you trail somebody out, you might just get red shelled. And that's never good, right? And it also affects the person who got hit as well. Okay. I really hope that they change it to where you can like toggle on or off. And it seems like it's like really just a thing they did for casuals because they think it's like way too hard to hold down a button or something. That's really unlucky. But other than that, everything else looks amazing. I think it's going to be a lot better than this game, especially like the lag looks a lot better, even though it kind of looks silly with that one clip of Baby Daisy keeping the trail. But overall, I think it's just gonna be an awesome game. The VR in this room is like extremely low, so I might switch rooms, but I'll stay in so I can yap a little bit more. But I think one thing I want to talk about is the point distribution, because a lot of people think it's like very silly and like, what am I doing? A lot of people think it's like very silly how like 21st place only gets 3 less points than 10th place. That's just really crazy, and that's more of a difference, or that's less of a difference than the difference between what? Okay, that's the same difference as 1st and 2nd place, which is absurd, but I'll explain why I think that that's actually a good thing. Because not only is 1st going to be way more rewarding, but also I think 24 players is, I don't know if this is going to make much sense, but I think 24 players is there to be more of a gimmick, and I don't think that getting like 17th place is much better than getting 18th place. I think that what they were going for is make it more of a gimmick and give you the same point distribution as if it was like 12 players, for example. Hold on, let me lock in here. And I don't know if that made any sense, but it makes sense in my head. So I can probably win here if this guy... Okay, he has 2 shrooms. Oh, the red's going for him! Let's go! The plot armor is crazy. Yeah, I'm leaving this room though. It's way too easy. I didn't look at the VR of this room, but I don't think it's very good considering the combos that are in front of me, but we'll roll with it anyway. So, I can't really talk about Mario Kart World without bringing up the character roster. It's insane, it's pure wackiness, it's exactly what Mario Kart should be. But let's lock in on this Excitebike arena race. I do think it's really silly how some of the character slots are taken up by costumes, which they can easily just condense into the characters themselves, but it's whatever. This is actually a really good pull. I could take the shortcut here, but I don't think there's really a need to. That guy just failed. And that guy pulled another mushroom in 2nd, and he instantly used it. Yeah, the VR in this room is definitely very low. Maybe we could just get a little chill front run going here, though. But I think I've said basically everything I need to say about Mario Kart World. I think the rail grinding, actually, is gonna be really good. I thought it would be, like, a bad mechanic at first, because it just allows you to take, like, the tightest line possible, like, for free. But with all the different, like, stuff you can do, I think we're gonna really enjoy the new rail riding tech. We'll see when the game comes out, though. Alright, finally a good room. So we will be staying in here, and one more thing I want to talk about Mario Kart World is the content on the channel. And we plan to do a big hide-and-seek thing basically on launch with the free roam stuff. And I think I'm going to be doing like a lot of competitive and all that. But obviously I want to have fun with the game first. We're going to come up with a lot of unique content ideas, and it's going to be a good time. We're bagging on the Super Bell subway. I'm already at 10 coins. That's pretty silly. Look at this cool trick. That's the no item world record strat to get coins. And that's a what am I doing? It's Super Bell subway, it doesn't matter. I'll just get more coins here. This guy's gonna take the shortcut. Okay, that's actually really good for me. I didn't even know there was a boost panel on top of the train. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really good for me because I get an item there. Well, this room is a lot harder, but I just kind of played like a doo-doo head, so unfortunate. Mushroom Gorge, I haven't been doing good on this track recently. I got second place, but that was not a very good lobby, so we'll see if we can make it work here. And you know it's a good lobby when people are doing this. Not that many people are bagging though. Okay, we got triple shrooms, so we can just go through. Usually if you get a star, you usually go into the item on the left, and then you use the star after, so you get your star in pocket, like, almost guaranteed. But if you get triple shrooms, you just go through the regular set, and you get a star. Okay, shortcut for the fans. Yes, sir. Okay. This is a boss class on how to win on Mushroom Gorge. Triple shroom star, you chain your shrooms into the item set there. You get more shrooms, and then you get shocked. That guy is backing up for a star. I don't blame him. Usually the shock happens in the cave section, so if they held it a little bit longer, okay. If they held it a little bit longer, I would have dodged, but I think I'm still in a fine spot here, as long as this guy can drive with triple red shells. Go back it, thank you. I'm red shelled, it's fine though. I have a bill, go, 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 go. Usually you don't want to spam bills in this game, just use it in a, oh my god. Hopefully this guy doesn't get shrooms. Oh, he's just going around. Okay, second place again. Wow. All skill, all skill. There's somebody named $80, lol. That's one thing. I didn't want to mention it, but the price of the game is insane. Mario Kart World. And one thing I also want to mention about Mario Kart World coming out is that it's kind of sad. Like, there's so much I still want to do in this game, but that was always going to be the case no matter when it came out, so we're getting a new Mario Kart, so we can't be too mad. Draft, nice. This is one of my best tracks in the game, so while walking, get this front run. Watch these waves. Nice. I even got a Kusan slide in there. Drop that tight. force him to go a little bit slower. He was going for the double item anyway. This track is so good if you can get into first. Or, well, if you can stay in first, if you start in first. Because you just run the whole time and then you're fine. Ultra Mini Turbo, nice. Good game. DK Mountain, I like this track in first. A lot of people think that getting 3 mini turbos is the way, but just do one and then you'll see what I mean. Well, you do one and then you do another one in the same direction. And if the person behind you does 3 mini turbos, you can just keep first. Oh, I thought I was getting a coin. And the draft boost that they get actually slows them down, because the fastest way to take that turn is getting 2 super mini turbos, and getting the super mini turbos while in a draft boost is just slower, so it just works out. Yeah, this guy's just faster than me on this track apparently. Oh, never mind, he failed. Okay, I have double defense in first. This is very good. Although this track is one of the longer ones in the game, so there's probably going to be a blue shell. I would assume there's going to be a shock like basically right after this item set, because there's always one like around this point. But it's actually fine, because when you get shocked, your momentum goes forward if you're on the mountain part, so there wasn't actually okay, there was a shock there. I was just kind of far ahead, so. And these guys gained a bunch of time on me, not only because I failed the shortcut a little bit, but because they were on the mountain and their momentum was going forward and they were in the air, so they were actually fine. But there was another shock, so that helped me out a lot. I think it's fine to do 3 mini turbos on the other laps, but it just gives you a bad line on lap 1. Oh, and you might notice I'm using the Bitty Buggy today as opposed to the Teddy Buggy. I just think, like, in lower level rooms, it's just way better for a faster player like me to use a faster combo, so it's easier to front run. Guy's a horn. I low-key might just go tight, yeah. He pulls a red, unlucky, but what can you really do about that? Yeah. I think I still win, though. Yeah, he's throwing his reds too fast. Nice. GG! Alright, 2 firsts in a row. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just go until I don't win. I don't really know how to start in first on it, though. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be a lot easier with the Bitty Buggy than the Teddy Buggy, I'll tell you that. I really wish that was a coin, but it's all good. One thing about the Bitty Buggy as well, I think it has like 2 less speed and just 1 more mini turbo, so in theory the Teddy Buggy should just be better. Especially since, like, if you need the bag, it's just way better for that. But that also ties into my other theory that this combo is like simply faster even though the speed set it's slower. But that's because the mini turbo is a lot better. And even though 1 mini turbo over 2 speed doesn't look like too big of a deal, it is kind of a big deal, especially on some tracks. And I think that, like, in lower level lobbies, you want to be doing a lot of front running like I'm doing right now. And you're not going to be in the back too much. But in a higher level lobby, I think the Teddy Buggy might actually be better since you can focus more on your item play and you won't be able to outdrive people with the Bitty Buggy, and you're probably going to be bagging a lot more, so the Teddy Buggy is going to be a lot better at that. So I guess it just depends on how good you are compared to the people in the room on which part is better. And also I pulled a super horn, so plot armor. And also, it's a lot less punishing if you make like some driving mistakes. Go for the double here. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go until I don't get first anymore. I might get 4 firsts in a row. This is a bagging track, and if you don't have a mushroom for the end, you are at very high risk of losing a lot of spots. And I did get the full starter boost. I think it's actually worth it to just go around. It's not that much slower than taking the no item shortcut. And the guy took the wide coin, whatever. Mushroom triple manas. This is actually really good. Well, it was really good until I had to shroom ahead of that guy. Okay. You typically... Okay. What are you doing? I want to try to get this guy on a turn here. Don't fall off.
Oh, hell no, man.
Hey, where do I even use this, though? This guy's a bullet. I think I'm gonna use... Okay, that's okay. First place is really far ahead, so I can probably just pull some shrooms and, get a really undeserved win. Oh my... This is... Yeah. I didn't expect him to go that wide with the bomb. It's okay, though. Might be able to still pull out a very deserved win. Oh my goodness, that is like the best thing you could ask for. Blue shell. Oh, he tried to back out, it didn't work out. Good thing I held the mushrooms, because my mushroom got stolen instead of my star. And a single. Star now. Red shell this guy. Alright, the win streak continues. Nice, man. That was admittedly really lucky, but, you know. We take it, we take it. And that is, I think, 4 wins in a row, which is crazy. We're nearing 29,000 VR. There's another person named $80 LMAO, but we Rainbow Road. This isn't exactly the best for me. There's a Teddy Buggy behind me. They have 2 more speed. He can just go straight and be faster than me here, but we can try to make it work. Automatically trailing like I'm playing Mario Kart World already. That's gonna be a joke we're gonna use for a little bit before Mario Kart World comes out. Somehow I kept first. Maybe this Teddy Buggy player just isn't that good. That's crazy that I didn't get him. Maybe nobody takes the line as tight as me. This is actually one of my best tracks in time trials, so I take a lot of really risky stuff, and, well, risky for other people, not risky for me. Moon jump. Will the win streak continue? There's probably going to be a shock and a blue shell, so maybe not, we'll see. Fake 20,000 VR players. We're just going to go around. I didn't get 2 tricks. That is actually like a lot faster, just getting the... If you get 4 tricks there and get to hop over the gap, it's like... Oh, that's my own banana. Forgot no one takes that line. But it's all good, still in first. But yeah, those tricks are like... They view like 0.3 if you do them perfectly. Over going into the half pipe. It's a lot more risky, but I think it's sort of worth it in a lot of cases. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm on boost panels. That sucks I can't slow down for the blue shell, but I'm gonna also get hit on boost panels by the blue shell. Okay, still in second. Might be able to clutch out a win. If not, the video ends. So So another thing that's going to be coming to the channel more frequently is some competitive videos. I am a lower level. I'm like mid-level in competitive. I'm higher than people like Shortcat and J-South. Red. I'm higher than people like Shortcat and J-South, but I'm not as high as like JP Given or Liam. Okay, yeah, the video's ending. It's all good. That's I think it's my fault for hitting the banana, but yeah, some competitive videos gonna come out soon, and yeah. Excited for MK World, and I think we gained about like 200 VR in like an hour, so pretty good stuff.